สวัสดีค่ะทุกคน Hello guys, this is another episode of English Chitchat where I speak 90% in English so you can practice listening and interacting in English here only at ฝรั่งอ่างมอ For English Chitchat, you and me, we are going to forget all the grammar rules and the fear of making mistakes and just trying to use English.Personally, because I always make mistakes and this English chit chat is number one, to get over my fears of making mistakes. And number two, hopefully it can help you get over your fear of making mistakes as well. And to see that we can still talk just fine. Yay! สโลแกนยาวมากรายการนี้สโลแกนยาวมาก Each episode I will come up with a topic that I find interesting for us to talk about and today's episode ladies and gentlemen ta-da the future of education boring ทุกคนอย่าเพิ่งเบื่อ the future of education what does it mean The future อนาคตใช่ไหมคะ Education การศึกษาอนาคตของการศึกษา and today we'll be chit-chatting about the future of education Wow such a very intellectual topic to talk about Given that we are undergoing a crisis right now a global crisis at the moment with the pandemic, right? With the COVID-19 coronavirus, which is now a pandemic, something that goes beyond boundaries, which affect almost everything we do, yeah? Where we stay, how we interact with each other, the tools we use. How many people listening to me right now is working from home? How many people is working from home right now? I worked at home for the past year, so it's not a bad or like a completely new thing for me. So, I'm sure for many of you, you might find it hard to adapt at first and to find new online tools to learn how to use different programs, to start doing video calls, am I right? And it all seems a bit hard at first. But then thinking about this last year, if we think about this last year, in 2019, we wouldn't be imagining ourselves working from home. Maybe 1 or 2 days is fine, but working from home for a whole month, it's kind of like it seems impossible. It seems like something like why would I do that? I feel like it's probably not something you choose to do. But now given that we have such technology, it's not possible. Of course, it might not be 100% as effective as when you are seeing each other face to face in person, right? But you will see that maybe working from home using technology, using video calling, maybe it's not entirely a bad option. Do you agree? It's working pretty well, actually. Who agree with me? Anybody agree with me? It's not so bad. We started to see some upside to this. We not having to waste time in the traffic, right? Not so much traffic. You don't have to waste at least 1 or 2 hours on the road every day. You get to spend time with your family members more. You stay together under the same roof. Having the opportunity to cook or do some hobbies or eat home cooked food.Like me, my mom cook every day, so I have the privilege to eat healthy, yummy food every day. So that's one upside to it. So with this going on, with the virus, with working from home kind of policy going on, how do you think it will affect the education both in Thailand and globally? With the pandemic, with the virus, with working from home, social distancing, how do you think it will affect education, both in Thailand and globally? I think you probably can guess already. that it will change more or less. Most definitely it will change. Yeah, most definitely it will change. But since we don't know when exactly that this is going to be over, so many kids will have to stay at home and do more online education. Yeah, not only kids, but also many people who could not go to work in many industries right now will have to think about how can they pursue their career path, how can they grow personally and academically in terms of education while staying at home. Looking back 3 years ago, let me tell you a story. 3 years ago, before I started making ฝรั่งอ่างหมอ before I started teaching like this, my mom told me this has been 2 ปีนี่หว่า3 ปี yeah, probably around like 2 to 3 years. My mother told me she imagined what she had in her mind. Yeah, she's like a visionary. She is a futurist. My mom is very, how to say, my mom is totally like a futurist. She often, see like she has a vision, let's say, unlike me. She imagined seeing kids in the house. If you can imagine together in a house, and you can see kids learning, studying with tutors, with teachers through the screens. Yeah, through the screens. And parents at home, also working at home, can see how the tutor is teaching their kids. And the tutors doesn't have to spend time แต่ก่อนเนาะ when we think about เป็นติวเตอร์เนี่ยเราจะคิดว่าเขาต้องไปที่สถาบัน academic centers cram schools หรืออาจจะต้องวิ่งไปตามบ้านเด็ก which is of course it's even for me แต่ก่อนนะก็อยู่แถวสารยา when I was in studying in สารยา right Mahidol University I also need to drive or take tube taxis to different houses, different schools to teach. But imagine if we could save all those time that the tutors having to go from one place to another, and they can actually sit at home and teach more kids, teach more people. What it would be like, right? Few years ago it's still like you can do that. It doesn't mean the kids doesn't have to go to cram school. They don't have cram school คือเหมือนโรงเรียนติวสอบอะไรอย่างเงี้ยเนาะ and could save more time for recess, for exercising, for other activities at home. Was it possible 3 years ago? Most definitely it was possible. We have FaceTime. I think how many years ago? 10 years ago? Yeah, we have over 10 years ago. Yeah, we have that over 10 years ago. Was it possible? Yeah, but still, tutors, kids, parents, teachers are often, it's a norm. มันคือเหมือนแบบสิ่งที่เราทำกันน่ะ it's a normal thing that you need to go to that place to be able to teach. Now, COVID-19 or this pandemic is like a catalyst.Yeah, a catalyst, something that boosts, something that make it happen faster and stronger for us to start adopting 100% online solution, right? You will see that you will start video calling with your colleagues, with your partners, and also teachers will have to start, looking for ways to teach online. Okay, so now discussion time. Yeah, first of all, I'm not analyst or futurist and I can't predict future. I don't have enough vision, but I'm telling you what my mom's vision is with education. I think reading from many articles, seeing many source of people who are intellectuals predicting what the education is. I think this is the future of education. But what do you think? Discussion time. Let's talk. 6 months from now, 6 months from now. So this is like April. ใช่ไหม Yeah. 4 5 6 7 8 9 September. Like at the end of 2020, or maybe 1 year, 6 months or 1 year from now on, what do you think are the changes or would be the changes that you will see in our education system? For me, I'm just gonna shoot my answer first, yeah? For me, I think the first thing, of course, online learning is going to become a thing, right? Online learning like this, it doesn't just happen, it has been happening for a while now, but we didn't adopt it fully as much as now. We didn't pay attention to it as much as now. It's like, oh, it's good. ก็ดีนะอยู่ดีก็มีแบบน้องผู้หญิงคนหนึ่งอยู่ดีเขาก็มาพูดอะไรก้องเก้งก้องเก้งมาสอนภาษาอังกฤษ oh yeah, it's a good thing, but we didn't think it as like a absolute solution because we still want to go to the school, to like the academic centers to do learning, right? I think personally there's going to be much more self-learning. There's going to be much more self-learning. These days kids will go on to edX, Coursera, Udemy, Khan Academy, or even maybe YouTube usually. Yeah, YouTube to find out about the things they want to know. Yeah, and not having to rely on like อุ๊ยเดี๋ยวเราอยากรู้เรื่องนี้จังเลยเดี๋ยวเรารอม.2 เดี๋ยวเราค่อยได้เรียน It's not like that. If they want to know something, they will Google it. They will go to YouTube and watch how to do stuff, right? So of course, self-learning is going to be much more powerful, will be much more empowered and encouraged to do. Once learning is driven by curiosity and is not confined with school syllabus of what they are supposed to learn, but what they want to learn. Once again, once learning is driven by curiosity, เมื่อไหร่ก็ตามที่การเรียนรู้ถูกขับเคลื่อนด้วยความอยากเรียนรู้ความอยากรู้ความสงสัย I want to know about this. I want to be able to speak like this. I want to know who is Abraham Lincoln. What happened in Industrial Revolution or something like that. So if you learn with curiosity, it becomes limitless. Your self-learning will be empowered, right? So if you don't learn because you have to learn in order to graduate, if you don't learn because you're supposed to learn that to get a degree, you will go beyond that limit, right? So self-learning will become a thing where you don't limit by what school teach you, but something that you can find out around you whenever you can, yeah? So self-learning is a thing. Another thing is, อยู่ไหนแล้ว Another thing is customized learning. Do you know what customized learning is? Anybody have heard about customized learnings before? Customized learning is we believe that people learn at different pace in different styles. Some people learn better through videos, through visuals. Some people learn better through readings. Some people learn better through listening to something. Some people learn better to like kinesthetic, something like hands-on activities. Or some people take some time to understand the language. Some people catch the language right away because they like it. It depends on the person. Once it's personalized by your curiosity, it can be customized. มันปรับให้เหมาะกับแต่ละบุคคลได้ค่ะมันปรับให้เหมาะกับแต่ละบุคคลได้เพราะว่า control อยู่ในมือเราว่าเราอยากเรียนเร็วแค่ไหน how fast we want to go, which area we want to go deeper, which area we want to go just superficially, just to know a little bit, yeah. So it will be customized learning more. Last but not least, which I think would be quite interesting to see, is that we'll see people learning directly from the experts. You will see that people who are the experts in different areas, not to say that I'm not the experts, but there will be a lot of people who like are businessmen, a lot of people, not just for kids but also for people, any people learning. You will see that people will run to the experts because they offer. We see these days like ใครเคยเห็นไหมพวก ads โฆษณา master class อะ แล้วก็เป็นคนดังๆ Anna Wintour the founder of this big company coming out to teach this exact like specialty like their expertise or something like that so people will want to learn from the experts more because they are now accessible to these people something like that yeah so I feel like there will be a high competitiveness obviously the competitiveness will be higher if you are teachers or tutors right now you might feel like you have the urge or the need to constantly grow in what you have to what you feel like you have to give to your students ถ้ามันเป็น online learning มากยิ่งขึ้นน่ะถ้าเขาสามารถหาคำตอบจาก Google ได้หมดอ่ะเขาสามารถไปฟังอยากรู้เรื่องแฟชั่นไปถาม Anna Wintour อยากรู้เรื่องแฟชั่นไปถามแบบดีไซเนอร์ของ Victoria's Secret เขาไม่จำเป็นจะต้องไปเรียนแฟชั่นดีกรีอะไรหลังจากนี้อีกต่อไปแล้วเพื่อให้แบบว่าฉันรู้เรื่องแฟชั่นเพราะว่าฉันเรียนจบมาเรื่องนั้นอยากรู้ก็ไปดูได้เลย if that happens then there will I think the teachers that stick with like traditional conventional kind of structure learning or curriculum will have to adapt themselves to be able to serve the need of the people more because people can run to the experts now people want to learn from the experts now yeah so of course there will be I think there will be a higher competitiveness which could be in a way healthy competitiveness maybe yeah but I think because the people who want to learn will have more choice นะคะสมมติถ้าเขาอยากเรียนภาษาอังกฤษกับ native speaker เขาสามารถเรียนกับที่บ้านก็ได้ or if they want to learn if they will want to learn with like seeing from the person more yeah because now you are accessible to anybody you want to choose and by sitting at home yeah and I'm here at home talking to about like 400 of you right now without having to leave my house in the future I think learn from home is a good idea but it's hard to control when exam yeah I think if it comes in a form of formative assessment for example people learn by like เรียนเนี่ยสิ่งที่ในคลาสคณะทำกันนะก็คือเราไม่มีสอบนะไม่เชื่อในเรื่อง summative assessment นะไม่เชื่อว่าคำถาม10ข้อเนี่ยจะสามารถบอกได้ว่าแล้วตอบถูกกขคงแล้วสามารถบอกได้ว่าอันเนี้ยรู้เรื่องนี้จริงๆเพราะฉะนั้นนะจะเชื่อในเรื่องมาทำเลยสมมุติเรียนภาษาอังกฤษไปปุ๊บอัดวิดีโอเลยพูดเรื่องนั้นเลย that is formative assessment คือมันเป็นอะไรที่แบบมันต่อยอดกันได้อันนี้ just my opinion yeah AI most likely will take over faster something that I think it's very interesting is that as a teacher we often feel like if one day every kid can Google whatever they want to know so why do we even exist but something that Google and AI cannot replace teachers who are like personal teachers in my opinion is that we are here not to give them information because they can find out anywhere we are here to encourage and make them believe that they have the potential to do something even better and that they can go on and that's what I tell all the people from teaching literature school that our job if there's one tip for any teacher around here any teacher if I may give like a tips that I feel like very crucial for this age this era for people like us teachers tutors I think that it's our ability to give them more than what they expect to get not just this is subject plus verb ช่องไหนแล้ว verb ช่องนี้ผันเป็นยังไงเพราะว่าพวกนี้มันไปหาคำตอบได้หมดอยู่แล้วอะ to help them build their own learning capacity that is something that it's something personal it's something that AI can never replace yeah so if I think the teachers that could still thrive in this age in this era of online learning I'm pretty sure that our main job is not to give information that this is equal to this is like this but to be able to show them how to learn effectively to help them build their own learning capacity to help them learn by themselves something that if they go back home still without us they can still learn by themselves. They can still be driven by their own curiosity. Many of you might know that last year I started a course to help people learn to become online teachers. Yeah, you might see from YouTube videos as well. And it's called Teach English. It's cool. Yeah. And it's actually my mom, my mom upstairs right now, who encouraged me to start making this course. Just last year, I was literally, to confess to you, I literally think to myself, I'm an online English teacher, and I also teach people to become online English teacher, which is kind of like, ทำไมต้องทำแบบนั้นอ่ะ มีคนถามเยอะมาก I also thought to myself, number one, wouldn't it be better if I just make another English course? Like it seems like maybe more people would be interested in it. ทำไมไม่ทำคอร์สภาษาอังกฤษขายเพิ่มมันคนน่าจะสนใจมากกว่าอีก Number two, I'm literally giving away how I make my living for the past years in detail.Do people do that? เฮ้ยนี่เราเอาวิธีเหมือนแบบบ้านเราขายก๋วยเตี๋ยวแล้วเราก็บอกว่าทุกคนมานี่นะบ้านเราใช้เคี่ยวน้ำซุปแบบนี้นะเราลวกเส้นแบบนี้นะเขาทำกันเหรอวะเราต้องทำจริงๆเหรอวะ and then but I decided to give it a go ก็เอาไป because my mom actually told me I didn't get anyสำหรับคนที่ลงเรียนเนี่ยพี่ลี่ลงเรียนแล้วนะคะพี่เก๋ลงเรียนแล้วนะคะI didn't get any คือน้าไม่ได้เปอร์เซ็นต์อะไรนะถ้าทุกคนไปสอนอ่ะก็คือให้ละครั้งหนึ่งแล้วก็ทุกคนก็ไปสอนไปเลยแต่ว่า there's no like franchise kind of model I didn't think of it I feel like maybe if this is something that could help start your own teaching journey or to perhaps make you some extra cash or to pursue your career growth as a teacher. Now with the virus outbreak, I realized once again that all the effort I put in making this course happen, it's worth it. I didn't know that this is gonna happen. I didn't know about the virus is gonna be here today, outbreaking. But then I realized again that why I created this course in the first place. So if you had to teach online because you can't teach at school anymore, or if you want to teach online because you start to see some uncertainty เริ่มมีความไม่แน่นอน in your own career, maybe keep this as a side hustle, something that you can do on the side. ถ้าเราต้องแบบเราต้องคิดแล้วว่าแล้วเราจะทำยังไงได้ต่อวะสำหรับงานของเรามันเริ่มแบบไม่มั่นใจแล้วว่างานของเราในสภาพแบบนี้มันจะไปต่อได้ไหมหรืออะไร something like that if it's helpful to you in the way that you can thrive more if this curriculum is helpful to you please do not hesitate to come talk I would love to see how I might be able to help you and that's why our team and we decided to especially for this period of time with like everything going on the pandemic the virus I think we decided to bring the cost down by 40%. If you think it's helpful to you, I think if it's worth the investment, please note that one of the things that I don't want you to do at all, only take this if you think it's could advance you further, if it's worth your investment.And that you could afford it. Do not take this course if you are not ready. If you are under financial struggle, don't do it. Just like buying tools. Many people contact me, I think from YouTube video, that they want to start buying iPads, they want to start buying Apple Pencil, they want to start buying MacBook Air to start teaching online. You don't need that at the very start.I'm here to tell you you don't need all the expensive tools to get started. And today, you will notice that these days I will start coming to live using my cell phone and using this paper, not having to show my slides because people have, which is what they think is the legitimate reasons that they couldn't start teaching online because they don't have enough tools. You know, so what I want to tell you today, and by also not using my iPad today and using this paper instead, is to tell you that you don't need to get those tools to get started teaching. It's not about the tools that people are gonna get. It's about what you have to give. What is in here that they have to get from you. Yeah. So if you want to get started and you feel like you want to get started already with online teaching, you don't have much, but okay, I can start it teaching my cousin. I can start teaching the kids from the neighbor, or I can start teaching my friend at the office who is struggling right now. And we're all at home anyway. So if you want to start doing that, you don't need any other external tools. Yeah, there are a lot of them available for free. Facebook is free, OBS is free, Skype is free, Zoom is free. All of that are still free option. Yeah. So by the way, in the course Teaching English is Cool, I don't go into details of how to set up things, but we can talk. The good thing about Teaching English is Cool is that if you have enough that you could afford this course, is that it's going to be like a speed up process for you to get started. Yeah. ถ้าไม่รู้ว่าจะสอนยังไงสำหรับเหมาะกับคนแค่ไม่รู้จะสอนยังไงไม่รู้จะเริ่มยังไงไม่รู้จะใช้โปรแกรมอะไรใช้ไม่เป็นหรือรู้สึกว่าแบบอยากเริ่มสอนได้เลยโดยที่แบบไม่ต้องไปลองผิดลองถูกมันก็จะเหมาะแต่สำหรับใครที่แบบเฮ้ยเราปัจจัยเรายังไม่ได้ไม่เป็นไรเริ่มสอนไปก่อนก็ได้อยากให้ลองเริ่มสอนไปก่อนได้ซ้ำแล้วถ้ามาเรียนแล้วมันจะยิ่งแบบไปได้เร็วนะคะเริ่มสอนไปก่อนให้เราได้แบบมีรายได้ก่อนแล้วค่อยมาลงเรียนก็ได้นะคะแค่คือนะเปิดโปรแบบเขาเรียกอะไรอ่ะส่วนลดพิเศษเพื่อสำหรับช่วยสำหรับคนที่แบบมีงบเท่านี้แล้วมันคุ้มกับการลงทุนค่อยลงแต่ถ้าเรามีไม่ถึงไม่จำเป็นเริ่มก่อนไปเลยนะคะ you can go see the previous video I think last year กดเข้าไปดูใน Facebook อะค่ะมันจะมีที่นะแบบบอกเนื้อหาฟรีๆอะดูจากตรงนั้นแล้วเริ่มก่อนก็ได้นะคะตอนเนี้ยนะว่าเรียนได้หมดอะมีพ่อแม่หลายคนมาก there's so many parents and I feel bad that I cannot help them because there's no tutors that are willing to go at the house but what we can do now is to if you have English skills and you want to start sharing helping people teaching and maybe just earn some extra cash then maybe this is the best time to start. Yeah, this is the best time to start. Okay? So if you like this episode of All English Chit Chat, please leave a like, share this with your friend to practice listening and interacting in English together to get over my fear and hopefully over your fear of making mistakes and just trying to use English. Okay? Thank you for tuning in once again. I hope you gained something out of this and that you can improve your skills in English and in terms of communication and real life use. Yeah, and that's it for English Chit Chat today. Have a good night. Bye bye. And that's it for today. Bye.